That was terrible.
That was crap. That was garbage. This place sucks.
Overreaction Monday.
Hey, it's Monday. What's up, guys? Everybody good?
Yeah.
Everybody good? Great weekend? Okay, Mike, here you go. Have you been here on a Monday before?
I've always done Fridays.
All right,
That was
so
a fun
here's the
Friday.
plan.
Yeah, Monday.
So here's
yeah.
the plan.
Okay.
I say something crazy
Okay.
about what went on over the weekend. It's going to be all NFL today.
Okay.
And then you tell me if it's an overreaction that I'm crazy or, actually, I'm kind of buying that.
Okay.
Feel me?
I got it.
All right, here we go. First up, we talked about this player earlier today to kick off the show. I love what I saw to Caleb Williams this year.
Mm-hmm.
He is going to be top 5 in the NFL MVP voting this season.
Oh, man. You out your damn mind. that is hold on. After one preseason game, I know the hype. I know what he's done coming out of USC.
Game, I watched him play 3 years in college.
You said top
I know how
5
good he
in
is.
the MVP is, man, that okay. Top 5, I'm trying to think of who could be, Patrick Mahomes there, Lamar Jackson, Christian McCaffrey.
Prescott.
Yeah.
Are you telling me that he can't do exactly what Lamar Jackson did last year that got him an MVP?
Where did Stroud finish? Stroud, I think, was right on the outside of the top 5. I think Stroud did get some votes. I think he may have been 6th or 7th, I believe. So it's possible. But here's the problem. With Stroud coming in.
Stroud was 9. Last year, top 5 was Lamar, okay? But Lamar only had 3,700 yards passing, 24 touchdowns, 800 yards rushing. You telling me Caleb Williams can't do that?
I mean, but Baltimore also the wins help with Baltimore.
They were the 1 seed. In the
They were the
AFC,
1 seed.
obviously.
Baltimore had a great season. Lamar had a wonderful season. Patrick Mahomes is always going to be top 5. We already know that. Christian McCaffrey is going to have another good season. Derrick Henry is going to be a top 5. I believe he's going to have a renaissance with the Baltimore Ravens this year.
Here's the deal, though. It's the Chicago Bears. This team matters to the NFL. If the Bears are good, it's different. If they win 11 games, he's the first 4,000-yard passer in Bears history, 30 touchdowns. He is going to be top 5 in the MVP.
I don't know about top 5. I know he could make the Pro Bowl. I don't know about top 5, though. I don't know about top 5. But if it happens, I'd be happy for him. And like you said, the Bears need a quarterback. So I think you're crazy, but I've been, wrong before, obviously.
So it's an overreaction.
Overreaction.
Okay.
All right, next. Here's the deal. Rich has such high hopes for the Los Angeles Chargers. It's crazy. I know Jim Harbaugh, his boy is a head coach.
That's it.
He thinks he's going to plus them up. What? They were 5-12 last year. He thinks they could go 12-5. Here's the problem. If Justin Herbert, this foot injury, this plantar fascia is annoying him all season, they're in big trouble. And if you watch them play over the weekend, their backups are not equipped to fill in and carry the torch forward if Herbert goes down. The Chargers need to call Nick Foles ASAP for Justin Herbert insurance.
That actually makes sense. Yeah, I would. I mean, you always need a great backup quarterback, a good, solid backup quarterback.
How about
in
a
the NFL.
Super Bowl MVP as your backup?
Nick, there's nothing wrong with Nick Foles. I mean, look, I look at Joe Flacco last year.
Joe Flacco, now in Indy.
Now in Indy. Look good. Yeah, I mean, so, yeah, you always, because the quarterback position is such a very delicate position, obviously. And if your quarterback goes down, your season is lost. Look at Minnesota last year. Even though they were struggling and Kirk Cousins was off to a slow start or whatever, they start picking things up. And they got Justin Jefferson or whatever. So it could ruin your season if you don't have a good backup. And I believe at once, Nick Foles, was he the backup on that team with the Eagles?
Yeah,
he was. Yeah, so he was.
Yeah. He was the backup to Carson Wentz.
He was the backup to Carson Wentz, and he went on to the Super Bowl. So I believe you got to have that type of insurance. If you don't have a capable backup quarterback in the NFL, you're in trouble. You're in big time trouble. So yeah, that would be a good signing.
Nick just a BDN just announced his retirement. TJ last week. Let's get him back on the phone.
Yeah,
come out to Southern California, Nick. Let's go.
Come out to the coast.
But the thing is, they're going to run the football with Jim Harbaugh. You know that. Joe Alt's looking good so far in camp, I understand. And J.K. Dobbins, I believe they're running back. They don't have any wide receivers, though. Who are they going to throw the football to? Yeah, that's the problem. The kid out of TCU, the rookie, we'll see what happens.
All right, Mike, I'm going to speak your language. The 6th overall pick, Malik Nabers. Yeah. He's going to be the best rookie wide receiver in this draft class.
You are damn right right, baby.
Yeah,
You're right. That's what I'm talking about. That is right on.
Every single day. Malik Nabers' Twitter highlight. I love this
Malik
man.
Nabers is a beast, bro. Like, I have my top 5 wide receivers in the NFL, and he's number 6. He's number 6. And the only reason I have him at number 6 is because I don't know if Daniel Jones can be able to get him the football. He is a weapon out there. This dude, he doesn't look like a rookie, man. His body type, the routes he runs, man, he wins. I mean, even in the preseason, he won his route. They didn't target him because they didn't have a quarterback that can get him the football. You know, so yeah, Malik Nabers will be the best rookie wide receiver in this draft class. Look, Marvin Harrison Jr., outstanding. I love him. He's going to be great in Arizona, don't get me wrong. Keegan stays healthy or whatnot out there. I love Rome Odunze as well. I think Rome is going to have a solid season because the focus won't be on him, right? Because he's going to be the number 3 receiver in Chicago. But when it comes to Malik Nabers, man, if they can get him the football, if Daniel Jones, who needs to step up, this is like the biggest onus as a Giants fan or anybody in NFL, Daniel Jones, this is it for you. If you don't make it happen this year, you're a career backup somewhere. You'll never start in the NFL again. I would never trust you starting on an NFL team unless you're a backup and it's desperate and you need to be the starting quarterback. So Malik Nabers, absolutely. Get it. Sign that, boy.
Boom.
You're ready. You should have started with that one.
All right, TJ, this is for you. Congratulations. You left the house yesterday.
Hey.
You made it the 3 miles down the road.
Did you go get your supply after
down
that?
The road to SoFi. And down 2 full seats. Mike, you're row 2, right? Row 2?
Yeah.
So you had
got good seats like that?
Close view to this one that Trey Lance will be the Cowboys' starting quarterback in 2025.
Nah. Look, at the end of the day, and we just talked about this, man. If Jerry Jones is smart, if the Cowboys are smart, and that's kind of up in the air, to be honest with some of the opinions they've made. But like we just had Clarence Hill on, they sign who they want to sign, and franchise quarterbacks aren't grown on trees. We don't know. Like you lose him, who are you going to replace him with? Who are you going to bring him in? You're going to bring in Trey Lance, and we were just talking about Trey Lance. We haven't seen enough of Trey Lance. He threw 41 times in the preseason, but that's a preseason game against a vanilla offense. We don't know much about it. Obviously, there was a reason why the San Francisco 49ers wanted to give up on him so soon, right? Even though he didn't play that much and he was injured or whatever. Being with the Cowboys, he's a capable backup. Let him be a capable backup. Let him learn. Maybe he'll be somewhere else. But if you're the Cowboys, you re-sign Dak Prescott if you're smart.
TJ?
I agree with Mike saying there. Look, I thought Lance played okay yesterday, made some good throws, made some not so great throws.
But ran around with mobile.
Yeah, but the bottom line is in order for this team to have success, it's got to be Dak right now just because I don't see a capable or qualified person to come in and take that spot from him, say we let him go. So, but like you said earlier, Mike, you always need good backups. We do have Cooper Rush.
Yep.
We'll see what happens with Trey Lance. But I find it hard to believe that scouts got it so wrong with Trey Lance. Like, this guy obviously does have some talent.
Yeah.
This might not be the right spot for him to shine, but I got to believe at some point he will find the right spot. And it's
not Dallas. It's not Dallas. Once again, we talked about the expectations on the quarterback position, and that's a lot of pressure for somebody that doesn't have that much experience. Yeah. If he went somewhere where he wasn't expected to win and got an opportunity to play and get that, I believe Trey Lance can become a very capable quarterback in the NFL, but not in Dallas, not with Dak Prescott. And if you let Dak Prescott go once again, who in this year's draft that's coming up? That you like Shador Sanders,
Quinn Ewers, maybe Shador,
Carson Beck,
like who, like, but does anybody wow you? Is there a Caleb Williams type guy that's out there that's like
not yet? Jayden Daniels came out of nowhere. We've had quarterbacks have 1 year wonders in college.
I still feel like there's I love Jayden. Once again, I don't want to be taken the wrong way. I still think that the jury's out on Jayden. I know he had a great season with LSU, running the football. I think is still out because once again that was that coming over from Arizona State, was capable at Arizona State, did a good job at Arizona State. I know it's a difference. He did do this at LSU where the SEC has great defenses or whatever, but still, I want to see that consistency. I want to see it over a number of years. That's why I'm actually kind of higher on your quarterback, because I saw it for numerous. I saw Drake May do it for numerous years, and I know what he's capable of doing at the quarterback position. So if he's in the right system, and it takes everything, it takes the right kind of coaches, the right kind of players being around you, the organization, all of that matters. It could make or break. I was talking about this over the weekend over at Fox. We was talking about quarterbacks who, Matt Leinart, coming out of USC, wrong organization, wrong coach, screwed him up.
Yep.
You're talking about Brady Quinn being in all that. Look, there are so many different. Let's go back to Vince Young. Vince Young with the Tennessee Titans. Vince Young, good quarterback. You look at his record. Vince Young had I think he was like 15 games over 500 as a starting quarterback. Phenomenal record. Yeah. But because he had a coach that didn't believe in him, he's not playing in the NFL anymore. You know what I mean? And so his career ended. So a lot of factors come into play when it comes to the quarterback position there.
Ooh, you don't love Jayden Daniels, but I do.
Okay.
He is going to lead the Commanders to a top 5 offense this year.
What?
The dime throw, he gets it done with his legs. A lot of points in Washington. They are going to sneak up on people. Phenomenal offense, Commanders. Top 5.
I think Quinn's going to focus a lot on the defense. I don't see who's. I'm trying to think who's the wide receivers in
Terry
Washington.
McLaurin.
Okay.
They got a decent.
Dotson.
Yeah, they do have. Okay.
Austin Eckler. Brian
Austin
Robinson.
Eckler. Oh my God. Okay. Top 5
offense.
Top 5 offense this season.
I think Austin Eckler still got some in the tank, man.
That ain't far-fetched with Austin Eckler there. With Jayden, look, once again, because of what he can do with his arm and his legs. You know what I mean? He could be that dual threat quarterback. He could be a mini version of what we see with Lamar Jackson. You know what I mean? So I think, yeah, I could see him racking up some yards enough for them to be a top 5 offense in the NFL.
Zach Ertz in Washington now.
Baltimore's still going to run the football. We know Kansas City's getting better as long as Marquise Brown comes back healthy. Yeah. Dallas is still going to have a really good offense, too, if they re-sign CD. So, yeah. Top 5, not far-fetched. I'll just put it that way. Not far-fetched.
All right, it's Overreaction Monday.
You think we need one more?
No.
All right, we'll get one more.
I know you don't want to talk about this, Mike, but I'm going to do it.
Uh-oh.
This year's Team USA men's basketball, they would beat the original Dream Team by double digits.
Hey, hold on a second. I can't cuss.
By double digits.
See, France by double digits.
This is when
By the way, Team USA, France would have beat the Dream Team.
No, stop.
What are you smoking, bro? Give me some.
Stop it, Chris. Stop it.
What?
Stop
The
it.
original Dream Team wouldn't have medaled this year.
He's just doing the thing right now.
Now
Mike.
he's messing with me.
He's messing with me.
Even medal. They would have lost to Serbia.
He's messing with me. I'm not going to react.
Overreaction.
You know, my therapist told me that it was going to be like people was going to try and trigger me. My therapist
nose, out through the mouth, Mike. In through the nose.
I'm going to need some of your supply afterwards now. Because my therapist told me
with a guy named Lee. He's got the supply.
My therapist told me.
You think Charles Barkley is guarding LeBron James? Are you nuts?
They got Karl Malone. They got come on, bro. They got plenty of players that could have.
Who is sticking with Kevin Durant? John Stockton is going to guard Steph Curry?
Who's going to guard them? So we talking about one thing y'all forget about when the Dream Team play, and what y'all forget about FIBA basketball. It's FIBA basketball, and I think one of the reasons why, not just because the Europeans and the rest of the world are catching up, but FIBA basketball is a little bit more physical than the NBA. Who handled the physicality of the NBA? The 90s players or these players?
Right.
Huh? FIBA basketball, you play a little bit more defense. You could do a lot more defensively. Huh?
This team's too fast.
They're fast, but at the same time, the physicality of FIBA basketball is a little bit different than the NBA players are used to. That's why when you press and do all that type of stuff like that, it seemed like it bothered them a little bit. And I don't want to seem like I'm coming down on anybody from Team USA. This team was phenomenal. They
David
stepped up once
Robinson
against
is
Serbia.
keeping up with Anthony Davis? Stop it.
Yes.
Chris,
Stop it.
Yes. David Robinson, one of the best
You
defenders
guys are
ever.
crazy.
Do you realize David Robinson? Are
One
you
of the best
serious?
defenders
Stop
ever.
it.
And
Anthony
people keep
Davis
talking
would
about
run
the dream
circles
teams
around these
past that
guys.
prime. There was
David
one
Robinson
player.
would eat Anthony Davis's lunch.
There
and
was
you
one
don't
player
believe it.
past his prime. You had 11 Hall of Famers, 11 first ballot Hall of Famers, not just Hall of Famers.
By the way, you know how easy it is to make the Basketball Hall of Fame?
Okay, well, are all 12 of the players on this year's team going to make the Hall of Fame?
Yeah, without question.
Derek White's going to
first
the Hall of
ballot?
Fame.
Without
Derek
question.
White's going to make it to the Hall of Fame.
Derek White is for sure going to the Hall of Fame because the Celtics are going to win like 4
Boston
titles
fan.
in a row.
And Drew
He's
Holiday's
smoking
great.
that
Don't get me
yayo.
wrong, I get that, but at the same time, man, people sleep. I mean, these youngsters. And you surprise me because you're not a youngster, Chris. You're not a youngster, Brockman.
Remember, Mike,
you're old. I believe you're
it's
over 40.
overreaction
I think
Monday, Mike.
you got YouTube. Go back and watch some clips, man.
It's overreaction.
Man, I still got 40 minutes left in the show. I'm gonna lose my damn mind with people saying that, man, because I need some comedy in my life, man.
He'll get handled when it gets handled.
I need some comedy in my life. Y'all.
Clyde Drexler is sticking Devin Booker? Stop it.
Yes.
Oh, my God.
All
Stop
that.
it.
And Michael Jordan shutting down everything.
Everything.
Michael
He's
Jordan
not going to
shutting
score
down
100 points.
if he needed to. If he needed to, boy, y'all, you must have forgot. Just like Roy Jones said, you must have forgot.
The most
Y'all-
physical player on the team was John Stockton, the point guard.
John Stockton was a little dirty
come on.
too. Well, y'all better
Come on.
Man, a little
Small and white. Get out of here.
Man, bro, that's why he wore them
Small and
short
white.
so you can see how big. No, shut
Yeah,
up.
stop.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.